There is footsteps up here. We're going uphill, pretty steep. And I think it's gonna be slippery coming back downhill. We're gonna try to make it up to the ridge line before dark. So halfway up the mountain, I think, to the ridge, but we're starting to get a good view of the city and the snow patches where there's no trees. It's starting to be really pretty. This is the hill we've been coming up, which is gonna suck going back down. We still got some sunlight, 3 o'clock. So here we're coming up on a pretty cool feature. Almost looks like the sticks holding up the rock. This is cool. Like people built a fire here and hung out.
Be a great place to hang out.
Yeah, not really a place to sleep, but just to...
If you had a hammock, maybe. Maybe up there on a hammock?
Yep.
Be cool.
But hunker down for the fire at night. Pretty cool. So there's a woodpecker up there. It's starting to get really steep. Going through this boulder field. It's kind of cool. We forgot our spikes, which would have been nice. Right now we're both in trail shoes, trail runners, which are actually working pretty good. Oh!
I was trying to surprise you.
Yeah.
I missed. I wanted to see how it'd look on the camera.
I thought you were trying to hit me in the nose.
I hit you in the nose?
So the snow is getting deeper the higher we get. I guess there's less people have been up here.
Yeah.
Definitely powder. Pretty though. Still a beautiful view. This is the other side of the ridge. Why didn't we bring our spikes?
Seriously.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I think we're just about to the top up here. All right, we're coming up to a lookout. Awesome. This is cool. This is what made it worth it. All right.
Wow.
What are we looking at?
Okay, so here's kind of a funny story about a rookie mistake that we just made today. So we have really big plans on putting on an adventure race out near Catherine's. Adventure, yes, a virtual adventure challenge, which is not an adventure race because I don't want to have to get permits. So we have this beautiful race course planned out at Catherine's Furnace, and I printed all the maps and had everything ready to go. I mean, I like even fell asleep last night trying to put checkpoints on the map, and we were gonna ride our bikes like all day, and then we were gonna park our... Yeah, and go to the ridge. We were gonna like do a bike drop, and then we're gonna hike for like 3 hours around this fun part of the trail. Perfect training for the Epic, or what's the other race coming up? The one in Oregon. Yeah. Like this was gonna be Burley, Whitewater, but we weren't gonna do Whitewater today because it's like 30 degrees outside. And guess what? We drive all the way out here. We get to the parking area. I'm sorry, we get to the entrance to the parking area, and it's all ice. It did not even occur to me, even this morning, we woke up in Richmond, or Andrea, and there's a little touches of powdered snow, like in the Charlottesville area. We had absolutely no clue that we were gonna be surrounded in snow. Didn't even cross our mind. So then we were like, crap, what do we do? So we eventually found a parking area that we wouldn't get stuck in with the van.
Well, that's to be determined.
To be determined, yeah. But we think we were gonna be able to get out. And we decided to gear up and go on a hike just for the hell of it. And we're not gonna plan a course, and we're not gonna have to use maps, and we're just gonna play with the GoPro. But it's beautiful following the trail, but most importantly, this is our first day with the new GoPro Max 360 camera. And I'm hoping to produce a pretty cool video and more videos moving forward that are 360. So all the people in the world that are gonna get Oculus goggles for Christmas are gonna have fun adventure videos to watch. So that's our fun story for the day. Don't just check the weather, check the snow level when it's 18 degrees at night and precipitation all week. Because this is like, yeah, I'd say 6 or 8 inches of powder. Of course, we're in running shoes. We had no snow gear. We forgot to bring our spikes. You do have your puffy. And I'm still in a t-shirt. Yes. We're not overly prepared. Yes. Yep. All good fun. So basically we're gonna do this out and back. We're gonna turn around with enough. It's what?
It's beautiful right here.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
So our viewers can just stand here with
Can
us.
stand here
with their
without it.
Oculus on. Okay.
That's pretty. So we're gonna turn around so that our time returning to the van is roughly at dark and cold, because we do have more layers we can put on. So it'll be a fun test of the GoPro and a test of our cold weather resilience. And then we're gonna hightail our asses back to somewhere where we can actually do stuff. So, all right, so this is supposed to be a connector trail between the two big trails, but we are the first ones on it. So it is powdery and the trees are overhanging. Luckily it's cold enough that the snow just bounces off. Here we are. Okay, that was the adventure. And head back now. So we were thinking about doing a bigger, longer thing, but that would have put us at least 2 hours in darkness. And it's already, my guess is 30 degrees, because my fingers are starting to get a little cold in my gloves. So we didn't really come prepared for a long night. An hour won't kill us, but obviously you have to be ready for a broken ankle and all that crap, and we do not have enough gear.
I do feel like you should speak for yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry, Andrea is all ready, even though she can't go into a restaurant without her puffy on. She's ready for 25 degrees and a broken ankle waiting on rescue. No problem. Yeah, you'd probably be okay for 30 minutes. You try laying in the snow in an escape bivvy that conducts. Oh, it kicked all the snow back at me. That's funny. Man, this is pretty. This is kind of neat. It's more open, so you can see where the snow is like falling on all these bushes.
Pretty heavy snow, obviously.
Yeah.
Even though it's powdery.
This is neat. I was totally just not expecting snow, and this is like, we're actually in the wintertime. It's not in Virginia Beach anymore at 45 in shorts and a t-shirt.
It really is December.
It really is December. Let it snow. Okay, we're on our way home, back to the van down by the river. We're up on the ridge line. That's the other type of van. And here we are.
Beautiful.
Let's stand right on the edge.
I think we were standing right over there before.
I can see Erin Campbell losing her shit right now.
Look down there, Erin.
That's a big drop.
Beautiful. Look at those pine cones right there. It's pretty.
Yeah. It's really cool. Look under there. Like a little
shelter.
little place to hang out.
Good luck getting down there, though. Well, no, probably right down through there. Nice.
All right. I'm gonna stand right on the edge for Erin. Hey, Erin. Thinking about you. Don't want to get into a sneezing fit right now, that's for sure. Ooh. That is cool.
A little bit of vertigo?
Like when you look up and you know you're surrounded by down.
Yeah.
It's like you definitely, like when you're looking down, you can balance. When you're looking out, you kind of start wobbling.
Yeah.
That's wild. All right. No die. Don't eat yellow snow.
Really?
So now it's time we test the, what do you call these things?
Micro spikes.
Micro spikes?
Well, I don't know. They're Yak Tracks.
Yak Tracks.
By brand.
So the Yak Tracks, the brand, they're micro spikes. But also I wanted to see how does the GoPro do in low light. So it is starting to get dark. I mean, I can easily see it's definitely not dark, but look at this. This was when we were on walking with the tennis shoes. This was slick as snot, and look at that. I could play soccer on these things. They work really well. I'm not sure how well they will work long term, just because well, these will probably be fine. They're like a little tight on the toes, but other than that, I like them. All right, so I guess we'll go back over here, get away from the van. Let's get in the snow where it's like bright. All right. All right, so I'll come back out when it's dark, and we'll see how does it work in really low light. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. It's properly dark. Let's go outside and see how does the GoPro Max do at night.
Have fun. Hey!
All right, so here we are. We got the moon up there, and it's really freaking dark. So I'm gonna turn the headlamp. So let's see what it's like to walk around. With the spikes on, I can walk around in the snow and not fall. Pretty cool. There's trees over there. And this is the ice we were on earlier, and it was totally slippery. And I could jog on it. It's like no problem. These spike things are cool. All right, that's it. This is our snowy fun. Heading back to Skyline Drive and do another hike hopefully tomorrow.
We are now at the Dark Hollow Falls Trailhead. Decided to do this loop in the Shenandoah National Park. It's going to have a couple of different waterfalls on it, and we definitely have decided to take the road less traveled. We did see one other person take off, and
they're the only
from
set.
Footprints, yeah, they're the only set. When that person took off, I kind of wondered if it was actually the trail they went on, and it appears to be. So here we go.
Off we go.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful.
Oh yeah. All right, so we got some sun.
Are you on 360?
It's really pretty. Yeah.
So you should pass them. So you can see me.
Neat, like all the trees have. I'm gonna get out of the sun here. There you go. And you can see all the trees got this like crystalline glow to it when the sun comes through. It's really neat. And the trail has animal tracks all over it.
Yeah, that is just really something.
We are the first people to walk on the trail since
The
the
animals.
snow. So the animals, man, they just follow the trail like it's their own.
And around the hairpin.
Yeah.
Well, that's a deer.
So we're looking for this big waterfall. It's just be like 65 feet or something.
And that's pretty.
Really pretty. All right, check this out. Bicycles. Wow. It's so cool. Like wintertime kind of irritating when you're at the house and wanting to go outside, but once you're out here seeing
Yeah.
stuff like this is pretty cool.
And once you realize it's not really that cold when you're moving and
Wow.
you know you're not wet. Awesome.
This is super cool.
That is so pretty. Wow, and look up that direction. I gotta get a couple just regular old photos. So cool.
Very cool. Here we are at the lower falls. It's really pretty.